So now that you know how to find the area of a rectangle and a square, it's easy to find the area of a rectangular prism. And when we're talking about the area of a rectangular prism, we're really just talking about unfolding a box and finding the area of each face. And you can see on the first examples, I have color-coded things. So faces that are the identical size are going to be the identical color. So for example, we know that this face and this face are the same. There's two of them. There's two of the red faces and there's two of the blue faces. So then we need to start figuring out what the size of each of them are. So when we're finding the area of each face, this face, for example, is 4 by 6. So this is the end of our box right here. And if I multiply 4 by 6, I get 24 centimeters squared. And then I have to multiply that number by 2 because, of course, there's two red shapes. And I get 48. And it should have centimeters squared there. It does not. I will fix that. Okay. So we need to make sure that we multiply by 2 when we're finding surface area if that face has an identical opposite. And it should. So then we want to find the area of the orange shape. And if you're looking at that orange face, we know that it's the big piece on top. So we know it's going to be 10 and it's going to be by 6 because that's what it shows on there. And we're going to do our calculations. And I do suggest that when you're starting to do surface area, you draw out each face and then put your calculations beside it. That will help you really figure out how you're doing things and it will also help show your work without you having to explain a whole lot. So then when we do this, we find it's 10 by 6 and 60 centimeters squared. And actually you should have another section over here. That's what's missing here, where it is 60 centimeters squared times 2, which gives us 120 centimeters squared. And then if you're calculating in your head, you're going to figure out that that we have done all except for the blue. So then we're going to do the blue shape as well. And when we do that, we get 40 times 2 again, and it should be 80. Now, down below, I added the area of all 6 faces without multiplying, but I've shown you that if you're going to put your multiplication in, and that's fine, that would be how I would do it, you want to put it to the side of the same face. So for example, I would multiply the red faces beside where I did my first formula for them, and I did the formula for the multiplication of the orange faces right here. Or you can just add. So you have to know that there are 2 blue faces, 2 red, and 2 orange, and I add them all up together. Either way, you're going to come up with the same answer. And that is surface area of a rectangular prism.